Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you guys again for having me. Excited to see everyone else.
Thank you, Marlowe.
Do you have one more? Do you have one more number?
I can do one more number. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. And tell us how we can help support you. Do you have CDs out? Do you teach? Do you have live shows?
Yeah, absolutely. I had a lot of live shows scheduled for the year. Unfortunately, those got canceled as well as many others, but you guys can connect with me. I'll put my website in the comments, and that's where you can find all my shows. I do have CDs. I released an album in November of 2018 called Moments, which that song is on, and the next one I'll play is also on. And I also have a bunch of t-shirts and hoodies and all that good stuff, stickers. So you can find all of that on my website. Yeah. You guys.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Awesome. Hopefully I can see all you guys in person soon. This last song I'm going to play is called A Pretty Orange Song. Thank you guys again.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Marlowe.
Thank you.
All right. Marius, native of Germany, started his musical journey from an early age and acquired a broad background in performing and producing music.
He finally came across the ukulele in 2011, and as he instantly felt very comfortable and at home with it, bass and guitar took a back seat, and his main passion and focus became channeling musical ideas through this small instrument.
The CD album, A Cross-Continental Ukulele Joinery, was produced in 2018, which was mostly an acoustic affair of original songs featuring the ukulele as the main harmony instrument in a full band context.
Now here he is, Marius.
Okay, where is he?
I guess I have to unmute myself, which I did.
You're on.
Wonderful. Hello, everybody. Shout out from Germany. I'm gonna kick it off tonight with an original of that mentioned CD, A Cross-Continental Ukulele Joinery. Title is Singer Queen, and Singer, for those interested, stands for Singapore. All right, we'll do this again. Let's kick it! Queen's a queen, genuine. You need to meet the orange mandarin. Keen, so keen. You have been so keen on Harlan. Is it worlds apart or not apart? Is it yet another changing of the guards? Is it social media controls your life? Is it you are bound to be my ever-loving queen? Come on, let's shake it, honey. Tambourine. Woo. Shake that tambourine, queen, and let's rock out in Singapore tonight. Kick it. Quaver twin speed throughout our lives. It is that I so love the black beehive. It is living up high and living down low. It is short and tall and yes, I love you so. Queen's a queen. Genuine, queen's a queen. Marilyn, Wallow, you're so talking. Alright, so this was Singer Queen. Next up is a cover song that I totally rearranged. I put it from a major key to a minor, slowed it down, and some of you might know it. It was a really quite a big hit in '61. Time I see you again, I fall to pieces. How can I be just your friend? You want me to act like we've never kissed. You want me to forget, pretend we never met. And I've tried and I've tried, but I haven't yet. You walk by and I fall to pieces. I fall to pieces each time someone speaks your name. I fall to pieces. Time only adds to the flame. You want me to act like we've never killed. You never sailed before. And each time I go out to find someone else, you walk by and I fall to pieces. I fall to pieces each time I see you again. I fall to pieces. zoom in, quite a thing. Sorry for a couple of mess ups, but oh well. It's quite an arrangement, long way through that entire thing. But anyhow. And in order to leave you guys not all moody and maybe even depressed, here's a little bit more of an upbeat song. Quite a little bouncer. I feel a hot wind on my shoulder and the touch of a world that is older. I turn the switch and check the number. I'll leave it on when in bed I slumber. I hear the rhythms of the music. I buy the product and never use it. I hear the talking of the DJ. Can't understand just what does he say. I'm on a Mexican radio. I'm on a Mexican, whoa, radio. I dial it in and tune the station. They talk about the US inflation. I understand just a little. No comprende, it's a riddle. I'm on a Mexican radio. I'm on a Mexican, whoa, radio. I'm on a Mexican radio. I'm on a Mexican, whoa, radio. I wish I was in Tijuana, eating barbecued iguana. I take requests on the telephone. I'm on a wavelength far from home. I feel a hot wind on my shoulder. I dial it in from south of the border. I hear the talking of the DJ. Can't understand just what does he say. I'm on a Mexican radio. I'm on a Mexican, whoa, radio. I'm on a Mexican radio. I'm on a Mexican, whoa, radio. Radio, 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 radio. Radio, 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 radio. I'm on a Mexican radio. I'm on a Mexican, whoa, radio. I'm on a Mexican radio. I'm on a Mexican, whoa, radio.
So great job.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys. Thank you so very much.
Can you tell us anything more about yourself and what you're doing there in Germany?
Playing against the click that I slipped off, and I played the entire song against a totally different thing.
Oh.
So, oh well. Well, like you mentioned, I recorded a ukulele CD, which was a project that spanned over 2 continents,
Wow.
Asia, Singapore, and Germany, which features a bunch of original songs, just one cover really. And the the cover or the adaptation that I played of I Fall to Pieces, again, sorry for these mess ups, it's quite a thing to run through, and I haven't played it live really. I did a studio recording for that and shot a video in Norway on my way back from Finland, where I played the Tropical Winter Ukulele Festival. So for you guys who, for everybody who liked the song and wants to listen to it or check it out without any screw ups, go and see the video.
Yeah, the video is excellent.
Thank you.
I've seen it quite a few times. Really, really
Yeah.
well done.
Again, this was like a premiere. First time I played it live. So yeah,
Thank you so much.
you're welcome.
Awesome. Yeah.
All right.
Whoever wants to get in touch or anything, I'm on Facebook. That's at present the easiest way. I'm redoing a website. I have a YouTube channel, Mari's Uke Joinery or Marius Fleck, where you will find me and can check out my videos. And again, Facebook.
Right. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Gracie Terzian is a singer, songwriter, harp ukuleleist, and ukulele teacher based in New York City, but originally from Northern Virginia.
Her first EP, Saints and Poets, was the #3 jazz album on iTunes and number 23 on the Billboard Jazz Chart. She recently released a Christmas album called Bells and White Branches this past December.
Now here she is, Gracie Terzian.
Hello, can you hear me? Good?
Yes.
Oh, excellent. Okay, how's everyone doing? I've been enjoying everyone's performances so far. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you, Nani and Keith, for having me. Wish we could have done the Gaithersburg Ukulele Festival in person this year, but this is definitely better than nothing. So thank you for bringing us all together. So the first song I'm going to do is, well, actually, let me put this other headphone in before I begin. I'm going to start with a Jimmy Rogers song called Waiting for the Train. All around the water tank, waiting for the train, 1,000 miles away from home, sleeping in the rain. I walked up to the brakeman to give him a line of talk. He says, if you got money, I'll see that you don't walk. I haven't got a nickel, not a penny can I show. Get off, you railroad bum. He slammed the boxcar door. He put me off in Texas, a state I dearly love. The wide open spaces all around me, the moon and stars up above. Nobody seems to want me or lend me a helping hand. I'm on my way from Frisco, I'm going back to Dixieland. Oh, my pocketbook is empty, my heart is full of pain. 1,000 miles away from home, waiting for the train. Can you hear it fine? Does it sound good? Okay, good. Sweet. And also, Nani and Keith, did you get my play along chart as well to screen share? Okay, good. Just wanted to double check. Okay, so this next song is one I wrote called Love Rest. How to a soul swimming upstream? Are there angels listening? What am I to do? I'm still in love with you. If I told the truth, you may be gone. painfully I'd carry on, buried by the sea, love, rest in easy peace. He is all I've waited for, a love I cannot leave, let us be. Fill a special chest fit for our love, memories I'm thinking of, toss it out to sea, love, rest in easy peace. I know I must wait here on the beach till it's far beyond my reach, buried by the sea, love, rest in easy peace. Thank you. Oh, so I see someone asked, where's the yodel? That's a good question for the Jimmy Rogers song. He is known for yodeling, of course. Unfortunately, I can't yodel. I have tried to learn, and it's just doesn't happen. So I think back when I was trying to learn how to yodel, I felt so bad for my poor roommates in my apartment living with me at the time. I think there's probably nothing more annoying than listening to somebody try to learn how to yodel. Okay, yeah, of course. I was going to talk about my ukulele a little bit just because people usually are interested, especially in the ukulele world. So this is a harp ukulele, and this is just a normal tenor ukulele neck right here. And then it has this extra arm with these bass harp strings. So right now I have them tuned to F, A, C, and D. But you could tune them to any 4 notes you wanted to. But they are drone strings, so they only play those notes. So you have to kind of use them where you can in the song. I try not to retune them while I'm playing a show just because they take a while to tune. So, but yeah, that's the harp ukulele. So it has a nice sort of full sound with these low harp strings. And they come, harp ukuleles come with, they come with even more than 4 harp strings. Some of them just have 2 or 1, so it varies. But yeah, it's a cool instrument. You might have heard of a harp guitar as well. It's the same concept, just with a guitar instead of an ukulele there. So I recommend them highly. They're lots of fun. Okay, so this next song is another one I wrote called Attic. Let me just... Follow that tiny track, doing what we're supposed to. Call me home, fill my mind, be out of time. The caravan's approaching, step outside, shade roses, don't go to bed, live up on the edge, shout your play. Where's the weather? Guide me there. I'm prepared. Where I'm staying, quiet in the attic. It's peaceful as a prayer. Won't you find your courage, darling? Don't be scared. I just took the mic. 1 second. Threw my camera off. My headphones. It's finally night. You'll be alright. The wind won't cast a shadow. Let it blow. Count the clouds and twirling round, smiling to your fingers, dance your toes, not alone. and always home. Fill your veins with courage. Face your storm. Where's the world? Have you seen her fly down the wingmates? Faith can be shy, quiet in the attic, peaceful as a prayer. Won't you find your courage, darling? Don't be scared. Ooh, face your star. Where's the world? Have you seen her fly without a name? Faith can be shy. Quiet in the attic, it's peaceful as a prayer. Won't you find your courage, darling? Don't be scared. Cool. So maybe let's do the play along song now. Just and then if I have time afterwards, I can do another song or two. But let's pull up the. So I if you guys know the song "Do It Again" by Steely Dan, that's the one I brought in today. And Nani and Keith have the chart. And before we play it, I wanted us to quickly go over just the chorus of it. It's basically it's verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus. And the verse is quite easy. We just go back and forth between G minor and G sus4. And so at the very top of the sheet music, I have those two chords written out. So you got G. So you can take a second to look at what those two chords are. And technically it sort of changes on, it goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and to the G sus4. But if you want, you could just play 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. You could just play 4 beats on each of those chords. So G minor, then G sus4. Yeah. So that's the verse. It just goes back and forth between those two chords the whole time, which is nice and easy. Now in the chorus, we go to C minor 7, which you're just going to bar across the whole 3rd fret. And then you're going to do D minor 7, where you just bar across the whole 5th fret. So you're just doing a bar across the 3rd fret, then a bar across the 5th fret. Then you do E flat major 7, which is just a bar across the 3rd fret with your then your pinky on the 5th fret A string, which is that D note right there. And then back to D minor 7, which is just a bar across the 5th fret. So it's C minor, which so bar across 3rd fret, D minor, bar across 5th fret, E flat. And if you want to make it even easier, you could just play C minor 7 again instead of that E flat major 7. So you're just going 3rd fret, 5th fret, 3rd fret, 5th fret. That would be sort of the simplest way to do it if you want. So 3rd fret, 5th fret, 3rd fret, 5th fret. And then we go to G minor. Wheel turning round and round you go. 3rd fret, 5th fret, 3rd fret, 5th fret, G minor, and then D7. Make sense, everyone? You want to go over it one more time, or are we good? We can try it. Everyone. Cool. Awesome. So I'll try to take it not too fast. So. Good morning, you go gunning for the man who stole your water. And the fire to me is dawning, but they catch you at the border. In the drag you by your feet. But the hangman isn't hanging when they put you on the street. Yeah, you go back, Jack, do it again. Wheels turning round and round. You go back, Jack, do it again. And you know she's no hard climber, then you find your only friend. In a room with your two-timer, and you're sure you'll need a man. And you love a little wild one, and she brings you only sorrow. By the time you know she's smiling, you'll be on your knees tomorrow. Yeah, you go back, Jack, do it again. Wheels turning round and round. You go back, Jack, do it again. Now you swear and think and beg us that you're not a gambling man. And you find you're making Vegas with a handle in your hand. The cards can make you money, so you hide them when you're able. In the land of milk and honey, you must put them on the table. Yeah, you go back, Jack, do it again. We're turning round and round. You go back, Jack, do it again. I just vamp out on these two cards. Yeah, there we go. Fun stuff, guys. I'm a big Steely Dan fan, so I think they're maybe one of my favorite bands of all time. So, cool. Oh, I see a thumbs up from someone. That's good. Yeah, thumbs up. Cool. Yes, me too. Love Steely Dan. Cool. So, do I have time for another song? Is that good? Okay. Let's do it. So,
Before you do that, you want to tell us about yourself a little
yeah,
bit? See
sure.
what you're doing with yourself and where you're at?
Yeah, of course. So I live in New York City. I'm originally from Northern Virginia, like the DC suburbs, not too far from Gaithersburg, and my parents still live there as well. And I've been singing and playing music for a bit of time now, maybe about like 6 years, sort of doing shows and whatnot. I have a website. I can put a link to it in the chat, and from that you can get to my music, which is on Spotify. If you just search for my name, Gracie Terzian, on Spotify. It's also my Instagram handle at Gracie Terzian. I do have merchandise for sale as well on my store and CDs. And I also have a Patreon as well, which is a little more about like ukulele education. So it's more like tutorials and classes and that kind of thing. But check that out as well. And there's a link to the Patreon also on my website. Yeah, I also have a ukulele coloring book called Unicorns and Ukuleles, which is a good gift for maybe a little girl or something like that, or an adult, man or woman, doesn't matter, whatever. But it's full of little cute illustrations of ukuleles and unicorns. Yeah, it's on Amazon actually. So if you just search for unicorns and ukuleles on Amazon, you can order one. Spread the word. And I think that's it. So yeah, I'll put a link to my website and social media and stuff so that you can find it. Also, yeah, I do have a bunch of ukulele related merchandise as well. So all fun stuff. Oh, good.
In 2019 at our festival, you were single.
I was single? Oh, well, I was dating somebody, yeah, but I was like, I wasn't
funny
single.
if we'd had the festival, I think you would have been married, right?
Yes, I got married this past January, which was fun.
Right.
Yes, we got married just in time before coronavirus hit, so we feel very, people were like, why are you getting married in January? It's such a terrible time to get married because it's cold and, you know, there's always a chance of a snowstorm ruining it. But well, first off, it's a little less expensive if you do it in January. So that was one of the main reasons. And we just wanted to sort of get it over with. But then it turned out it was very good timing. So we just got our wedding in right before it could have been really bad. So So we feel lucky about that. So yeah, but yeah.
Let's do one more song.
Okay, cool. This is a song I wrote called Brothers. Like my father said, let those ships sail off together. Sometimes the universe may break upon your head. Stands a echoing about politics and clothes and food and fish. Oil is pouring out of your heart, don't let it slip. If you are marvelized, in your mind, in the night you capture me, in my mind you fracture me, in my mind you are alive and everything is fine. And I've never seen before, my eyes are shimmering like yours, and your language could speak and link with the plates, and your face forever chiseled in space. It's moving all over the place, and your spherical mind, I see the world inside, and you will find me now. We will never be alone in your sea. Oh, Henry, brothers in the waterways, like brothers in the harmony, like brothers in the harmony. Ooh. 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 And you will find me now. We will never be alone in your sea. And me, brothers in Broadway, like brothers in harmony, like brothers in harmony. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Gracie.
All right. Have a good afternoon.
Hope to see you again real soon.
Yes, definitely. All right. Take care. Look forward
Bye.
to hearing everybody else. Thank you for having me again. Bye.
All right, sisters in real life and self-taught, the Lee sisters have been performing throughout California and Hawaii since 2015. Their ukulele adventure took off in earnest in January 2015 when they were invited by Kanilea Ukulele to play at the NAMM show in Anaheim, California, the world's largest music convention.
Since then, they've been invited to perform at dozens of festivals and events throughout California and Hawaii, including the Aloha Concert Series, E Hula Mau, and the Heritage of Aloha Festival in Santa Fe Springs, California. And that is also where Lise was the winner of the 2015 ukulele competition.
In Hawaii, they have performed as guests of Brian Tolentino and Herb Ota Jr. at the Kani Kapila Grill, the Moana Terrace, and Marriott Waikiki as guests of Alan Akaka and the Keawe Ohana Show. The Aloha Concert Series with Robert Cazimero, and most recently at Disney's Aulani Resort as guests of the legendary Makaha Sons. They are very proud to be supported by Ohana Ukulele, Kanilea Ukulele, and the Sandwich Islands Network, SIN Radio.
The Lee sisters have recently completed their debut EP album, Ook Shoes, available on Apple Music, Amazon, CD Baby, Spotify, and at their website, www.ukulise.com.
Now here they are, the Lee sisters. Emmy and Lise.
Thank you for that intro. Yeah. One, two, three. Ooh, yay! Hope that was okay. All right.
Alrighty. Okay. So that was actually one of the tunes off of our album that we just talked about, Yuk Shoes. This is it right here.
Go closer.
Oh yeah, you
Closer.
guys can't see it.
There we go.
It's still shiny. It's got the shrink wrap on it. I'm thinking of taking one of these home myself. But yeah, so this is titled Yuk Shoes, and we're gonna play that tune for you now. And it was inspired by a really wacky daydream I had in class once. And you know, I used to take my ukulele to school, and one of the days I didn't take my instrument, and I was craving playing music. And what had happened was I started daydreaming, and I imagined my ukulele, putting on my sneakers, and walking to come and see me at school. This one's called Yuk Shoes.
Yay, thank you.
Jazz hands. And we were watching you the whole time, Auntie.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay. Okay, to keep things a little calmer now, I'm gonna sing a little bit. Thank you. So this next one is one of my dad's favorite songs that we first learned on the piano and then decided it'd be beautiful on ukulele. So this is The Rainbow Connection with the Hawaiian Twist.
Made famous by Kermit the Frog. Yes. We have a lay for him too. If you were here last week, we keep talking about Fred, but he had the cutest crab hat, and we thought we don't have crab hats, but we have Kermit. So we will have Kermit sing along.
Let's hope he sings. I hope so too.
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Why are there so many songs about rainbows, and what's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions, and rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it. I know they're all wait and see, but someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Navai e hoko, I ku'umihini, I kaui ka hoku au. He mana na kou, na ke kiloai, ke ike e ulu mai nei. He ka mahalo na ke kilolani, I hui ke aina ai lona. Na kako e ike, the rainbow connection, ke aloha e pihana ai. Na kako me ke anu e nue, na oa e hauholi ai. Have you been half asleep, or have you heard voices? I've heard them calling my name. Is this the sweet sound that calls the young sailors? The voice might be one and the same. I've heard it too many times to ignore it. It's something that I'm supposed to be. Well, someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Nakako e ike, the rainbow connection, ke aloha e pihana ai. La da da dee da da do, la da da dee da do. Yay! Thank
I like it when you sing that.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's see. Another singy tune.
Okay, so this one is pretty well known in Hawaii, or pretty well known
It's one of those classics.
So if you know this one, please sing along, strum along with us. It's all in the key of F.
Yes.
It's all F,
So F, G7,
G7, and
C7.
the majority of the song. So this is our take on Hanalei Moon.
Sing along, Kermit.
Yeah.
Oh yay! Thank you, Auntie.
When you see Hanalei by moonlight, you will be in heaven by the sea. Every breeze, every wave will
dancing for us as we, the handsome uncles, play the music.
Good.
All right, looks like we got.
Thank you all so much. So tell us a little bit about besides your one CD, anything else? You guys gonna try and do some Facebook Live or anything like that in the near future?
Yeah, we've been thinking about it.
Yeah, since they're both
Facebook
home.
Live, yeah. Yeah. So if you did like what you saw, we are on YouTube and Facebook. Under YouTube, you could go under Ukulise. So that's a mixture of UKULISE. And on Facebook, it's mainly just the Lee sisters.
And there's another Lee sisters out there, but if they're not holding ukuleles, that's not us.
Yes. You see two prettier Korean girls, that's not us. But you're welcome to follow.
Yeah, and if you liked us, we're the Lee sisters.
And if you didn't like us, we're the Wong associates.
So you guys have another one, a Hanaho.
Yeah, we got
Sure.
one more.
One more. And we'll be out here.
Yeah.
Kermit wants to go.
Yeah, well, we'll type all the information into the comments. Too.
Yes, we'll be like Marlowe.
Yeah, everyone in the comments so far.
Okay, this one's called Monsieur Lou.
Thank you.
Wow, everybody unmute yourselves. Another round of applause. Go ahead.
That was awesome.
Wow.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Signing up, having us.
Guys, hosting me.
Bravo, bravo.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mahalo.
Yeah. Thank you.
Great
so
job.
much.
Great job.
All right. Okay, how do we manage?
All right.
Okay, hold on. Okay. Whoops. Go ahead.
Before I read Christopher Davis's bio with my wife, I want to apologize to him. That's a tough act to follow. I'm really sorry about that. But we had a lot of great artists today. I've just been just over the top thrilled with all the artists that we've had. Devin Scott kicked us off. We had, I believe we had MARLOWE follow him with excellent talent. And then followed by Mari, all the way from Germany. So folks, we were in Missouri and we were in California, we're in Germany, we were then in New York City, back out to San Diego area. I believe that's where the Lee sisters were from. And now we're coming back to the East Coast. To,
Pennsylvania.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So honey, you want to start off?
Christopher Davis-Shannon's music is the essence of honest simplicity, bringing together influence ranging from Fats Waller to Chet Baker. He creates an atmosphere that will instantly transport you back to jazz clubs and speakeasies of the early 20th century.
Not content being labeled a traditionalist, he forges ahead, breathing new life into old classics, weaving together a sound that is enjoyed by both young and old.
Now here he is, Christopher Davis-Shannon.
The days are long, twilight sings a song that the happiness it used to be. So my eyes are closed, soon I'll find repose. In my dream, you're always near to me. Well, I'll see you in my dreams, hold you in my dreams. Someone took you out of my arms. I can still the thrill of your charms. Those lips that once were mine, tender eyes that shine, they will light my way tonight. I'll see you in my dream. Thanks, y'all. That was written by Gus Conn and Isham Jones back in 1924. Of course, a huge hit for Joe Brown and one of George Harrison's favorite songs. I'm going to play one of my own tunes for y'all next. This one's called Bluebird. It's from my record Standard Fare. Bluebird, why don't you fly or float away into the darkness of the night with that shines the sun I spread your wings and soar above that old willow tree. Don't you pay no mind about me. We're bluebird, why don't you fly? Float away into the darkness of the night. That shines the sun. Don't you come home too soon, for those clouds they pass over the moon or the sun. Rise over the hills. Bluebird, why don't you fly? Float away into the darkness of the night. That shines the sun. Don't you wait now, don't you know? Shall we be together when the sun is gone? By the light of the moon, the wind is burning so bright now, bluebird, why don't you fly? Float away into the darkness of the night. That shines the sun, yes it does. With that moon, light it up, shine the sun. Thank you all very much. I think next I'm going to do an old English folk tune that came to America through the port of New Orleans in the late 1800s. It's from a song cycle entitled "The Rake," and the melody carried on from the 1600s and became something we know as St. James Infirmary, and in America, the Gambler's Blues. It goes a little bit something like this. I went down to St. James Infirmary. I saw my baby there. Now she was stretched out on a long white table. She's so cold, so white, so fair. I tried to keep her crying, but my eyes, they were bloodshot red, and they lay with my poor baby. I prayed to the good Lord, it was me, and stay. Let her go, let her go. God bless her. Wherever she may be. See, I can certainly stay so wide world. I'll never find another sweet guy. Oh, me. in my hot top Stetson hat, put a $20 gold piece on my hobby. So that good Lord, He knows that I've died steady. And I want 6 grand shooters, my ball bearers, and some chorus girl just singing me a song. Put a Dixieland jazz band on my first wagon, so we can race it as we roll along. Let it go, let it go. God bless her. Wherever she may be. My darling, you know that I love you dearly. See, I've been in your son down at that St. James Infirmary. The Ballad of St. James Infirmary. Thank you all very much. Well, if you have a uke handy and you'd like to play a song with me, now's a lovely time to do it. We don't need a chart for this. It is only 3 chords. It's 3 of my favorite chords in the entire world. F major, 2, open, 1, open. B flat 6th, because it's better than B flat. Open, 2, 1, 1. Just like this. And then the last chord is going to be C 7th, with just the first finger on the first fret. And it's not in that order, but I reckon you all know this tune, so it doesn't matter too much. It goes a little bit something like this. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. But when I woke, dear, I was mistaken. Where I hung my head and I cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. I told you once, dear, I really loved you. No one else could come in between. But if you leave me, love another, will you regret it all someday? Oh, my sunshine, my only sunshine. Make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. I'll always love you, make you happy. If only you could say loved me, love another, we've shattered all of my dreams. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. Make me happy when skies are gray. Never known how much I love you. Just don't take my sunshine away. Thank you. I was happy with that one. That was my grandmother's favorite song. I'm going to do a classic ukulele song that's one of those required songs that every uke player must learn to play now. It's a little different one. And if you like this arrangement, this is actually in one of my books, the solo arrangement of this. It's a old Judy Garland tune you might have heard of. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue. And those dreams that you dare to dream really will come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and I'll wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why, oh, why can't I? Someday I wish upon a star and I'll wake up when the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, where bluebirds fly, the birds fly over the rainbow. Why, oh, why can't I? If happy little birds fly over the rainbow. Why, oh, why can't Thank you very much. Here's another one of my little arrangement. I think I got time for 2 more tunes for y'all. This arrangement, the great Irving Berlin classic, Blue Skies. If you like the stuff I do have a Patreon that I release one of these arrangements every month, and we teach all of this chord melody style arranging. We do a new song quarterly every week, as well as weekly lessons. So I have a whole lot of fun over on the Patreon. So I'll drop the link in the comments when I'm done over here if y'all are interested. I also do have a couple books out. I have a new one coming out at the beginning of June. That's a crash course in George Formby style ukulele playing, which I think is something I'd like to see some more American players do. It's still very popular in the UK. So here's Irving Berlin's Blue Skies. I was blue, just as blue as I could be. Every day was a cloudy day for me. Then good luck came knocking at my door. Skies were gray, but they're not gray anymore. Those blue skies smiling at me, nothing but blue skies I see. Blue bird singing a song, nothing but blue birds all day long. Never saw the sun shining so bright, never saw things going so right. Noticing the days hurrying by, but when you're in love, my how they fly those blue days. All of them gone, nothing but blue sky from now on. Never saw the sun shining so bright, and never saw things going so right. Noticing the days hurrying by, but when you're in love, my how they fly those blue days. All of them gone, nothing but blue sky from now on. Thanks, y'all. So I'm going to round out this set with an old English tune. It was very popular during World War II, despite being written in the early 1930s, but Vera Lynn's rendition. It's the one we all know, and I think it's a rather appropriate tune for now. Let's say goodbye with a smile, dear, just for a while, dear. We must part. Don't let the parting upset you. I'll not forget you, sweetheart. We'll meet again Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Keep smiling through, just like you always do, till those blue skies chase the dark clouds away. Where will you please say hello? The folks that I know, tell them I won't be lost. But as you saw me go, they'll be happy to know I was singing this happy song. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. After the rain comes the rainbow. Watch the rain go, never fear. We took a look for tomorrow. Let go to sorrow, my dear. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Well, I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Thanks, y'all.
Thank you
Thank
so much,
you.
Christopher.
Thank
That
you
was
so
awesome.
much.
Thank you, Keith and Natty.
I'm glad,
Thank you so much for having me.
I'm glad we met virtually, but hopefully we'll meet for real and,
And one of these days, I'll just make a drive down 95 and say hi.
right. Or we'll drive up there. Yep.
Yeah.
He put the
Yeah.
shared
Thank
screen
you
up.
again.
The shared
Yeah.
screen is 16.
The what?
The shared
Okay.
screen, just the 16.
Yeah.
So again, we want to thank the artists we had today, Devin Scott, Marlowe, Marius, Gracie Terzian, the Lee sisters, and you just heard from Christopher Davis-Shannon. Thank you to all those who graced us with their presence and were on the show today. We want to show you who we're going to have on next week, those of you that are still here in the meeting.
Keep talking.
And we feel we have a really great lineup. Next week, we're going to have 6 artists once again. We're going to have one couple that have been on our show before. They were on the show April 4th, and that would be Jack and the Vox. They're going to revisit us again next week. We're real excited about that. And everyone else on our lineup next week, this will be their first time on the show. We're going to try to keep on having artists that are from Europe. Next week will be Mike Hysom. I believe he is from England or the UK, if I'm not mistaken. And still need to do up his bio, but I'm pretty sure that's where he's from. And from Seattle area, Aaron Kime will be here next Saturday. We have a local duo that's familiar to most in this area. It's Marcy Markser and Kathy Fink. They'll be with us next week. We have a man, he's actually from Hilo, Hawaii, Guy Emoto. He's quite a storyteller / singer, artist. He's also a songwriter. So we'll see what he performs. He actually played a little bit for us the other day of a song that his friend wrote that was very good about the locals in Hawaii.
So did you see these two?
And if you scroll down a little bit, honey, there you go. You see Jack in the Box. And to the left there on the bottom, Brittany Paiva. I'm terrible. Paiva. And we just found out a couple days ago that she wants to be on the show. So we added her for this, for the 16th. She is an excellent ukulele player. And so again, we feel we have a fantastic lineup next week. Make sure to tell your friends. You can share the number, the meeting ID with your friends. We just ask that you not put it on social media. That's the main thing. Would the Lee sisters want to play one more song? I know it's after 4 o'clock, but if you're not available, that's fine.
Okay. We were sitting.
Everybody, this is not planned, but I just thought they could play another one.
Oh. See, the camera on our computer is like on the bottom next to the keyboard.
So those of you that want to hang around and listen to the Lee sisters perform another song, you're more than welcome. I know it's after the 4 o'clock time.
Thank you all for coming again. Appreciate it. And just remember, please consider supporting each of the artists. Christopher has books. He's got merchandise, and he's right up in Pennsylvania. So, you know, he's close by. He's not far away.
All right, so we present to you again, Emmy and Lisa Lee, the Lee sisters.
Yay! Thank you.
Ladies can take it away. Thank you for...
Love letters? Yeah, let's do that one. Okay. Oh, you get an album preview. Yeah, we're basically dead almost on the album. Wow. So if you liked it, but you don't want to get the album, just memorize it.
Did you show up before? Did you show up before?
Yeah, she did. Press shuffle for it. We are on track number 1. Okay, so. Right. Should I explain the story? Yeah, explain the story. Okay. Little story behind this tune. So on one of our many adventures to Hawaii, I ended up making a really good friend. Her name is Alexis Tolentino, and she plays the traditional Hawaiian lap steel guitar. So yeah, and before we went to Hawaii, we had heard this instrument before, but we never actually knew what it was. We just heard it in Hawaiian music. And one day, actually, you read this part in our bio. We were playing at the Moana Terrace at the Marriott Hotel, and there was this girl, and she was playing the steel guitar. We were like, wow, that's so cool. What is it? And, you know, after that night, we became really good friends, and we kept in touch. And sometimes we would send each other, you know, like care packages full of Hawaiian snacks, and we would send her beef jerky. What screams California? We don't know. And we would start writing each other handwritten cards, handwritten letters. And one day I missed her very, very much. And I started picking up my ukulele and I started playing. This one is called Love Letters, and the song, I envision it, takes you through the process of, you know, writing the letter, thinking about what to do with it, and then finally sending it. And there's that moment in between when you send it and when they receive it where you don't know where it is, and it's traveling. And in this case, it went across the ocean all the way to this little island. And then there's the moment when they receive the letter. So hopefully you can hear that during the song. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Thank you. Thank you guys for hanging out.
One more.
Thank you so much for having me.
I mean, you can't do the producer's choice. You can't do that one, right? You haven't practiced that one?
Roller coaster. Oh. Okay. Whoa.
That's fine. You don't have to do that one.
Afterwards. We did an instrumental version a while ago, but
Huh?
oh, we had done an instrumental version a long time ago. Many years ago.
Yeah. It's funny hearing that from you a long time ago. A long time ago, we got married, which is 33 years ago, right? I think it's 33 years ago. You two are just fantastic. I'm so glad you collectively with your dad figured out the sound, because it in our house it came across just beautiful.
Just beautiful.
Oh, thank you. That's good.
Hopefully everyone that was listening, it was as good quality as we had.
Our dad who helped us.
Our sound man, Dad.
Sound man.
Yay,
Yay
Dad!
to the sound man. So what we normally do afterwards, we've done it the last couple of weeks, is we just kind of hang out. Anybody else wants to like jam or whatever. I know one of our main jammers, William, he came in just a minute ago. I think he had a virtual halal that he went to, and the times coincide. There's William. And Kirk's here. If Kirk wants to play a jam or something, or hang out, you guys can hang out. Marlowe's still here, it looks like. So anyway, it's optional. People don't have to hang out. I think last time we hung out till like 5 o'clock and just.
We have people that.
That came late. They're from a different time zone and got the times mixed up. So so we played a little for them or something. It was great.
So it's up to you. But thank you for coming.
Yeah. Thank you, Marlowe. They saw you here, William. They're starting to drop off. Just kidding.
Thanks, Keith and Nani, for having us again. That was another great.
Right? Thank you. Thank you, Kirk.
It was awesome. I'll see you guys again next week.
All righty.
Alrighty.
Sounds good.
Thanks.
Later, Kurt. Later, guys. Everybody did great today. That was awesome.
All right.
Did you just come from Halal, William?
I was trying to figure stuff out. I switched from the iPad to the
PC?
Yeah, and now I'm lost. I didn't have sound for a while.
Oh, now you got to figure it out.
I don't know, but it's working.
Yeah, it's working.
I don't know if there's anything on my part.
Working now.
Well, whatever you press is working.
So how much of the show did you see? You just saw the Lee sisters right at the end?
Yes, I saw that. I saw the two sisters was nice.
Okay, we have some people here. I don't know if we know who you are. Who is that? Catherine?
Katerina and Lars. Are you from Germany?
Where are you guys from? Are you friends? Yeah, from Germany? Are you friends of Marius?
Yes, we are friends with Marius.
All right, thank you so much.
So what time is it?
We are outside in the garden, so it's quite dark here. It's very late. It's 10 p.m. at our place.
10 p.m. Yes.
Yes. And so
Who is in? I didn't get it. Who is in?
Katerina and Lars.
Oh. Hi there.
hi.
Marius,
we are outside, so it's quite dark.
Marius, you know how to put it on gallery view?
Well, I do know, but right now my screen is messed up for whatever reason.
Oh.
Now I have it. I'm back. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so scroll down. You'll see some of your friends. You might.
I got it.
There might be other friends here of yours too.
Julia is in, but she's not visible.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's awesome. My mother-in-law is still here. Tony and Mike are here. Hi, Tony and Mike. And we got an iPad Von Julie. Oh, okay, that's what we were talking about. Dan.
iPad Bon Jovi.
Hi, Mike.
Bon Jovi's here?
Hi.
Wow, cool.
I'm just kidding.
Who is this?
You know what, Mari? I cannot wait till we actually are able to meet and maybe go out to a pub and get a drink or something.
Yes, that would be awesome.
Now, who is Ukulele Eli? Is that a friend of yours too?
No,
No, I don't know who that is.
Ellie, Ukulele Ellie.
Oh, Ellie.
Sounds sort of Germanish. I don't know.
Okay.
It's just our friend.
Well,
We're all friends.
Marius, you got another song for us?
do I have another song for you guys? Let me think.
That's my wife putting you on the spot.
Putting me on the spot, yeah. Why isn't Catherine not playing a song? Well,
And your eye fall to pieces, I thought was excellent.
well, you know, the thing is, I had quite a wreck in the middle, and then,
Most
you
people
know,
couldn't tell.
say it again.
Most people listening couldn't tell. I don't know.
I mean, you know, it was the first time I played it live, and it's a long thing, sort of, you know.
Yeah.
And I mean, everybody who plays music knows how it goes. Once you know, it takes just a second, and you fall off the wagon, and you're like, shit, you know.
Yeah.
And then what? Now what? You know, and you have to just, you know, pick up the pieces. Don't fall to pieces. Just pick them up and.
And I forgot that piece, it changes keys.
Oh, many times.
That has such a nice effect. It really does.
Yeah, it changes the key. There are actually three. It's in three keys.
And the feel of the song changes. It's really nice.
Yeah.
And you arranged all that, right?
I arranged the whole thing all by myself.
Beautiful arrangement.
You know what?
Yeah.
We're going to treat you with a song.
We are? Where's my bass?
I'm running to the restroom. Be right back.
Go get your bass. In the room.
Did you hear that song before?
I think so. You say you're going to play a song and you're going to go to the bathroom.
Go get your bass. It's in the room.
Leah can go get it. Leah, go get the bass. You know what the case looks like. You bought it from her.
So Leah's over there with you guys, huh?
She's wearing a mask. And bring me that cord, the red one on the bed. That's the best one. Actually,
Hello, William.
Hey there, Mike.
Here, help me with. There's a bunch of these laying out. Here, I'll put it to you. Just hold it. Oh.
Yeah, you could have played a number while they're getting their act together.
Oh, we still gotta wait for it.
You hear the bass, William?
Yeah, Mike said you can hear. William, you're muted.
That's okay.
So-
when we start to play something, he'll come.
You have a Mac PC or just a regular PC, William? You muted.
Oh, there we go.
So you have a regular PC or Mac?
Hewlett Packard laptop.
Yeah, I mean it should be the high end. Should be the left corner is the mute button.
Oh, there.
You see it?
Yep, I got it.
Yeah, and then right next to it is the stop and start video. Yeah,
Okay.
that's where your two main things are.
So your laptop is
Huh?
No, yeah, it's slightly different, but yeah. I don't know.
You want to just play something?
No,
I don't think Mari's coming back.
yes, he is. Yeah.
Do hey, Nani, I sound the same on this? I sound like me?
Yeah,
I don't like you.
you're still annoying.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's great.
Normal. I thought Ann would appreciate that.
Oh, yeah. He's not annoying. He's a nut.
I went to a hardwire instead of the Wi-Fi. So that's why I ended up in the kitchen.
Yeah, well, when you play music, they say the Ethernet is best, and then you get better bandwidth if it's Ethernet right into the router. Okay, here we go. Sound good? We will be together in a little heaven, having dreams of love.
Yay.
Super nice, Nani.
Thank you.
Very nice. I didn't get what was it? A cover song? A Hawaiian? What is it?
Hawaiian.
Song about Hawaii and Hula Heaven. Yeah. Okay. This
Very
is
nice.
another song from the island of Maui.
Okay.
Okay, town called Lahaina Luna. I am going to the island of the valley, to Lahaina, Lahaina Luna, where the mountains are green. You will find me in Lahaina, Lahaina Luna. They say that Maui no Kaue, and I agree that Maui no Kaue is the only place for me. That's where you find me, down by the seaside, watching the moonlight, the twinkling starlight, the morning sunrise, the golden sunset in Lahaina, Lahaina Luna. They say that Maui no Kaue, and I agree that Maui no Kaue is the only place for me. That's where you find me, down by the seaside, watching the moonlight, the twinkling starlight, the morning sunrise, the golden sunset in Lahaina, Lahaina Luna, in Lahaina, Aw. Yeah, so just a couple songs about Hawaii for you.
Sweet.
So have you been to Hawaii, Mari?
No, I have not been to Hawaii. Unfortunately, I would love to go there. I mean, who doesn't want to go there? So,
Who doesn't, right?
uh, uh, are you guys going there back and forth or something? No.
No, I'm born and raised there, so that's where the connection to Hawaii is.
Yeah.
I came here to Maryland for college and then met Keith at the church that he grew up in. So, yeah.
And she's settled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, guys, it's 10:30 for me. I'm gonna leave you.
Yeah.
It was very, very nice, and
Thank you for being with us today.
and from what I understand, is that a weekly thing
Yes.
at present, currently?
Currently, it's every week. Yeah.
Yep.
So I do have the code, and I just can come back next Saturday.
Yes.
Is that what it is? Okay, cool.
You stay the whole time or just part of the time or come at the end like William? Catch the after show?
Katrina and Lars can come back too.
After show or after glow? I don't know.
Thank you so very much, guy.
Yeah,
Got
all right. You take care. Good night.
Good night.
All right.
Good night, William. Good night, Catherine. Good night.
Good night, Von Julia.
Hey, Nani, I wonder if Katharina has a ukulele.
Who?
Katharina
Lars.
and Lars, you guys got a ukulele?
They're actually outside.
That's all right. They can play music outside.
Catherine, come on, do one. She has some nice songs.
Oh,
She does.
catch out of the bag.
There's even originals and stuff.
Oh,
Come on, Catherine, give us one.
you're on mute. You're on mute. Unmute yourself. Come on.
Catherine!
Still on mute. Still on mute.
Do we have to unmute her?
Lower left.
Yeah. Let's unmute you. Let's see if we can help. No, she has to do it.
You have to do it, Katarina.
Yeah. Ah,
She's
you have a computer?
Okay, now it works. Now it works. Okay. So I was just trying to tell you that I wasn't able to unmute me.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. You had to do it.
Yeah. Okay. Now it works. But I just don't have a ukulele here. I just have to go inside and pick one up. Then I try to bring you some.
Yeah.
Just wait. Just 30 seconds.
Yay!
Very dark here. I have to
All right,
be
Maurice,
careful.
you gotta stay.
Man!
We know you need all the beauty sleep you can get. Just kidding.
Oh boy. All right, I'm gonna get me another NA, that is. And I swear it's an NA because Keith said it's a family show.
Mike, you want to play a song for us?
I know Tony does.
Mike and Tony.
Tony's being bashful today. She's in the background listening, though. She just chuckled. I have my screens extended, so I'm looking at the monitor on my desk, and then we got on the big TV up there. So she's seeing everyone on the big TV. But she can't be seen the way the computer is unless I turn it. She's over there hiding.
I see it.
Nicht den Tisch bewegen, das ist zu gefährlich.
No, I just want to tell William and Tony, we did not do a sound check with these folks.
William, where are you at?
I'm in Maryland.
Okay. So you guys know each other personally?
Yes.
I know.
Actually, I don't know. No.
I know Keith
Good friend. We actually,
and Mike and Tony.
he's from Hawaii just like me, but we never met till here in Maryland. Yeah, and we were at a ukulele gathering, and then it was like,
He's
Yeah.
wearing a Kahuku shirt or something.
wait,
You gotta like that, Keith.
Okay, you're muted again. There you go.
I just haven't played that song for quite a while, so just give me a few seconds, okay?
All right.
All right. Just if we throw tomatoes at you, you don't have to worry about it.
So, but the actual Gaithersburg Festival, the actual physical, is once a year?
We're trying, yeah. This would have been our second one, yeah.
This would have been the second one only.
Correct, yes.
Okay, and are you guys working towards next year or?
Yeah,
It'll probably be that way right now.
we have some artists in mind already.
Okay,
Some have
okay,
appeared on the show, actually.
okay.
One couple was on the show last week. But, yeah,
And it's in March.
March. We always have it in March. So a lot of other ukulele festivals in this area, and we try to work with each other, not try to step on each other's toes. If we
Now, right now I see a recording thing blinking.
Yeah,
we're gonna unrecord.